Hey guys, today I'm gonna show you how to create this design here from scratch. I'm gonna show you the whole designing process so that you can recreate it from scratch and understand the process behind it. Let's get started. Okay, so here we are in Photoshop. So first things first, you will need to open a 3000 by 3000 pixel canvas and import your angel photo. In my case, I found it on Google and it was in a transparent form, so I didn't need to remove the background. And I suggest maybe searching images without the background, or if they have it, you can just remove it with the remove background feature in Photoshop, which is present in the right middle part of the layout of Photoshop. Next thing I did, and which that you can do, is to actually just get some text and put your brand name so that you can have a, let's say, brief of what you're working with. So you're working with, in this case, with an image of an angel and your brand name, which of course will be adapted with the different fonts and other important features, which we'll see afterwards. So here I'm designing the logo, let's call it the logo of this t-shirt, the design, which will go in the front piece. So after copying my full name, which is pretty long in my opinion, but in this case it works pretty well, what you will want to do is to just mess around and create a front design by adding other text, which then I will need to change, since what I'm doing now is just creating the main layout of the design. And then afterwards I will just change a bit some text and make it like the last version of it. So now what I'm doing is that I'm adding the subtitle text, let's call it like that, in a really normal font, since the main one I think it's pretty explicit and pretty vivid, and so I don't want to add other vivid fonts. I just want to create something cool and simple. So the standout font will be the one which Global Mind Studios text is using, and then I'm gonna add I think an Arial or Helvetica font. I prefer maybe the Arial to just write the subtitle part of the front design, which I'm doing now. So what I suggest you doing is to just select two main fonts for your design. The first one will be a little bit more vivid, more explicit, and more let's say captivating, and the second one will just complement the first font here. In fact, as you can see here, what I'm doing is that I'm choosing I chose the main font, which is the curly one, and then at the bottom a simple, very simple Arial font, just to complement the larger and more explicit font. So what I'm doing now is that I added a placeholder text just to find out and create a good layout, as I was saying before. Now it's time to resize it a bit and create the back design, which will involve the angel. So what you want to do is that you will open your angel, or just your image of the main topic you will want to go for. In this case it's an angel, and then you will want to add over, or just in a way seamlessly blend your brand name with the image. In this case I decided to go with this version here, so with the global font, with the global text with a curvature, which you can find at the top center when you're selecting the text, which will really help just create a sort of theme and layout and path of the design. And I think it it complements really well the waves, let's call it wave, the shape of the angel. In this case I really like it how it's going. Now I'm just editing a bit just the background of the two files, since firstly I wanted to do it on a black t-shirt, but then I just thought maybe it's a better idea if I chose to do it with a white t-shirt, more than white, maybe a cream. Now it's time to add the part which goes under the image. Here you can follow my steps. So what you will want to do and add here is another, I think like paragraph, something like that, which just describes the theme and what you're going for with this design. In my case, I will write about just why I chose the angel. Maybe it's a certain it's for a certain collection. In my case, it's for a certain collection, since this is my third graphic and third video which I'm doing with an angel. And in fact, this design here and also this video are part of a series where I create designs with angels. And so we can maybe even summarize in the paragraph which I'm gonna add at the bottom the whole collection and the meaning and why I decided to do it. Then what you can do is add other elements to the left, to the right, and on top of the main image. In this case, I was just playing around with shapes, which I didn't like, so I decided to remove them afterwards. But here I'm just wanting to show you like that you can really just mess around and be sure to add some rulers just to make sure that everything is neat and precise. Now it's time to focus on creating a more creative design, since for now this design is really similar to the one which I created a lot of time ago, and so I just wanted to create something different, and I decided to add the curved font which will be used in the front design, which we already created, even for the last and initial letter of the global curved text. So here we have it. And then I also decided to change the main color palette to black and this pink here, which I really like it, and I think it adds some sort of detail to the whole of it. Also, what I want to do afterwards is to add some more let's say interesting parts on the side of the t-shirt. This is why I will add I don't know if you're getting the point, but what I want to do is add some sort of patch on the side of the t-shirt, like a rubber patch, which will just create more, I guess, increase the value of the t-shirt, since I wanted even to add a little bit more than the design which I already created. So this is an extra thing, and if you have the possibilities to do and print and create, so I really advise to just create something different, not just a print but also add some details. Of course, if you are on a budget, it's not that good, like it will cost more, of course, but anyways, I mean, this is the main point that I wanted to show you, and here's the final design. I hope you really like it. Bye bye.